Yes, so grade 7 girls will continue with 3.1, analyze percent of numbers, that is page 141, question number 11. Now here, the registration fee for a used car is 0.8% of the sale price. How much is the price? $5,700. So how much is 0.8% of 5,700? You will just put, instead of 0.8%, 8 over 100. And off means multiplication, and 5,700. Okay, so when you multiply this, girls, I'm so sorry. Actually, this is not 8. This is 0.8. So this is 0.8 over 100. I cancel this. So you have 57 multiplied by 0.8. So first let me do this. 8 times 7, 56. 8 times 5, 40, 45. And of course, point before one number. So my answer is 40. My answer is, did you understand, girls? Very simple question. $45.6. Ghalia, see here, 0.8% of 5,700. I just put 0.8 as percent means 0. Same number with over 100, right? Then I multiply with 5700. You have your calculators? Girls, term 2, I'm very strictly saying you, I don't want any of you without calculator. Did you get that? Simple calculators, okay? If you don't have the what do you call us? Finished, girls?
Yeah, miss.
Okay. Question number 12. The total cost of an item is the price plus the sale tax. Of course, when you are buying something, you have to pay the price and also the VAT. You know what we are usually paying these days, 15%. That is the tax, sales tax. Find the sales tax to complete the table. $40, you imagine you buy jeans for $40 and you have to pay 4%. In our country, how much it is in your country? 15%. Here it is they're saying 4%. We have 15%. How do you calculate 4% of 40? First of all, let us calculate 4% of 40. That is 4 over 100 multiplied by 40. So when I do this, I get 1.6. Like 4 times 4, 16 over 10. I get 1.6. So that means I need to add $1.6. So I get, see, 1.6. So I get $41.6. Any question?
How did we get 1.6 when we took out the zeros and we were left with
now see here. Now see here. What is the cost of the jeans? Imagine it is a jeans, 40, right? And how much is the tax, Malak? 4%. 4% of your jeans, that is 40 riyals. Imagine I'm talking in riyals so that you understand. 4% means 4 over 100, right?
Yeah.
4% means 4 over 100. And you off means to multiply with 40. Now, better you do this with calculator because you are allowed. If not, what I did is I cancel 0 and 0. I get 16 over 10. When it is 16 over 10, 10 means the point can be before one number because there is 1 0. The point is here. Okay?
Okay, miss.
See, in my case, we never use calculator until grade 10. So I want you all to know without calculators also. How do you get it? But when you are allowed, use it. Malak, did you get it?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Now, is 700% of 5 less than 10? Oh my God. 700% of 5, of course it will be less than 10. Greater than 10, but less than 100. 700% of 5 less than 10, greater than 10 plus less than 100 or greater than 100. Explain. Let's put a cross mark. There is nothing important in this. Even 14 will not do it. Come to these questions. The seed and skin of a typical avocado is about 30 to 40% of avocado's weight. 30 to 40% of 30% of the weight. How much is the weight? 8. How much is the weight of the avocado? 8 ounces.
8 ounces.
Yeah, so you have to find 30% of 8 and you also have to find 40% of 8. So girls, just with your calculator, if I take my calculator here, let us see that you can see the calculator or not. Okay, let us see. 30% means how much? Divided by 100, right? That is, you got 0.3. So,
Miss, I can't see the calculator.
okay, then do it. 0.3 multiplied by 8 equals 2.4. 1 minute, 1 minute. This is not correct, okay? Wait a second. Let me first open the white screen. I will say 30% of 8. And you have to find 40% of 8. When you are doing 30% of 8, don't you think so you will do this way? 40% of 8 means how much? Right? 0 and 0 cut, that is 0.3 times 8. This is 0.4 times 8. When you do 0.3 times 8, you get 2.4. And when you do 0.4 times 8, you got 3.2. Now, you got these values. You got this value, but this is not your answer. You have to minus them from 8. Why do I minus them? First, write till here and then I'm explaining you.
Okay.
Write till here and then I will explain you. You found 30% of 8, you got 2.4. You found 40% of 8, you got 3.2. Done?
No, Miss.
Done? Now here.
No, Miss, I'm in 40.
Okay.
I'm done, Miss.
Okay. Now here. The seed and skin of a typical is about 30% of avocado weight. For an 8 ounce of avocado, how many ounces of edible fruit does it have? Now tell me, in 8 ounce, if I remove 30%, how much it is? 8 minus what? 30%, how much did you get before?
2.4.
When I subtract 8 8.0 and 2.4. What do I get?
8.0 minus what? 2.4. 5.6.
Yeah, see? Your answer is 5.6, right?
Yeah, miss.
That means you, after peeling off, you get this 5.6 ounce. Just write 4.8 ounce to 5.6 ounce. Did you understand? How did you get there? Why do I subtract? Because 8 is the full fruit with the peel. But when you take out the peel, and how much is the peel? 30 to 40%. So when you take out the peel, so you have to minus that percentage from it. That's it. A new health drink has 130% of the recommendation daily allowance for certain vitamin. The RDA for this vitamin is 45 mg. Okay, 45 mg. How many milligrams of vitamins are in the drink? 130% of the daily recommended allowance for certain vitamin. Of vitamin is 45. So 130% of 45. So 130 over 100 times 45. 0 and 0, you will get 1.3 times 45. When I do 1.3 times 45, 1.3 times 45, I get as 58.5. I get this as 58.5 mg. See how twisted they asked. They told you 130% of the recommended daily RDA of vitamin. And how much is the RDA of the vitamin? 45 mg. So that's why 130% of 45 is 58.5 mg. 17, put a cross mark. 18, put a cross mark. And 19, put a cross mark. Or else I will not finish this lesson today. And then go to assessment practice. Finish writing this?
Yeah, miss.
Yeah. Do you have same question in your book?
Yes.
Forest covers, yes, same question? Okay.
Yeah, miss.
A forest covers 43,000 acres. A survey find that 0.2% of the forest. How much is the forest?
0.2%.
Of the forest. The forest is how much? 43,000 acres. So 0.2% of the forest. How will you find out this? You do 0.2 over 100 multiply by
430.
So 2 and 2 cut. When you multiply 0.2 and 430, you have calculator?
Yeah, miss.
Tell me 0.2 times 430, how much it is?
Times what?
430.
86.
Any questions?
No, miss.
If you get your quiz this way, will you be able to do it, girls?
Yeah,
All
miss.
of you. Rita, you understood? An Olympic-sized pool which holds 660,000 gallons of water is only 63% full. An Olympic, this pool, it has to be actually the total, it can be, the total is how much? 660,000. The total is 660,000, okay? And you don't know X. This is 63% full. So how many gallons of water are in pool? So let us find out. 63% times that is 63 over 100 multiplied by 660,000. So can you just multiply 63 times 600? 63 times 600. How much is 63 times 600?
63 times 600 are 37,800.
Okay, minus, you get how much? 37,800, right? This is, they are asked you how many gallons of water are in the pool. So you have to minus it from the total. Minus it from the total. Just a second, girls. Let me make it clear. 1 minute. First thing, I'll find 63% of the whole pool. This is the whole pool. How much is 63% of whole pool? 63 over 100 multiplied by 660,000. So your answer is how much you said? How much you wrote, girls? When you multiply them? 30 what?
63 times what?
66. This one you told me before, right? 63 times 600, 6,600.
I got 415,800.
415,800. Yes. That's it. That's the answer. Okay? Understood?
Yes.
Yeah, we have ended the lesson. You can take some stickers and put it on your book if you want. Take it and pass it to me. We'll start with new lesson now. Okay, girls? Turn to page 144. We'll start with new lesson now.
Okay, miss.
We'll start with new lesson. Connect percent and proportions. We will connect percent and proportions. Let me show you an example first.
How does proportional reasoning relate to percent? Think about this question during the lesson.
The best.
Watch this first and then we'll start.
How does proportional reasoning relate to percent? Think about this question during the lesson. The basketball team statistician tracked the shots Emily made and the shots she missed during the last game. What percent of attempted shots did Emily make? Emily made 9 shots and missed 3 shots. Draw a bar diagram and write a proportion to represent the number of shots made and the total number of shots. The bottom bar represents the total number of shots Emily attempted, or 100% of the shots. That's 9 shots made and 3 shots missed, for a total of 12 shots attempted. We need to find the percent of shots Emily made. Emily made 9 of her 12 shots. Why does the bar in the diagram for 100% represent the total number of shots, and not 9 or 3?
This lesson is about, example, you got out of 10, you got 4 marks or 8 marks. How do you know the percentage? You will write how much you got, 8 by the total. You will write first how much you got marked by the total, and you will multiply with 100 to know the percentage. Same way, example, I was playing something, and total I have 12 chances. I had 12 chances. Maybe I'm playing a game. I had 12 chances. In those 12 chances, I made 9 shots were correct. At 9 shots were correct. So 9 out of, will I put 3 out of 9? No. I will not put miss n. I will put the total at the bottom. That is total I played 12. And then in the numerator, I'll put 9. 9 out of 12. Multiply by 100. So I'll get my percentage. Did you understand? Anytime in your life, example, in your examination in the university, you got 420 marks or 425 marks out of 500. And somebody asks you, how much is your percentage? Oh, let me calculate. You will write 420 in the numerator. You will write total in the denominator, and you will multiply with 100. Did you get it? What I'm trying to say? Did you understand? Example, simple.
Yeah, little bit.
Yes, example. Okay. I had 2 chocolates out of 10 chocolates. How many percentage I had actually? Multiply by 100. I had 20% of my chocolate box, right? How did I get that percentage? I cannot say I ate 2% of my chocolate. No. It's 2 out of 10, but percentage is always out of 100. That's why 2 out of 10, and when I multiply with 100, I get the correct number. Clear? Example, you don't have a paper of 10 marks. You have a paper of 15 marks. You scored 9 out of 15. Teacher, how much is my percentage? Is my percentage 90? No. First, I divide it. Whatever number I get, maybe I got something like 0.9 out of 15 means, let me check, 9 and 15. Something like 9 times 6. So I will say I got 60%. This is 0.6. And when I multiply with 100, I say 60%. At least a little bit. Did you all understand, girls?
Yes, I understood. Yeah, I understand.
You understood?
Yes, miss.
Let's see when we solve the questions. So here there are 2 things. How much percentage I shot, I missed, and how much I got. Example, when I say 9 shots are made, so 9 out of 12 multiply by 100. Can you do 9 out of 12 in the calculator and tell me, Vatin? 9 out of 12,
yes,
how much?
9 divided by 12.
Yes.
0.75. Multiply 100. 75.
0.75 multiply by 100.
Yeah, multiply by
That
100
means I made 75% of shots. How many I missed? How will I check that? 3 over 12 again. Over 100. How much is 3 over 12? I think 0.25.
4.
That means 4%. Did you understand? Girls, are you sure? Or 25% maybe? Okay. So this is how we will do this chapter.
Total number of shots,
Okay.
12, represents the whole in this problem, while 9 and 3 represent parts of the whole. We can write equivalent ratios to represent the number of shots Emily made. 9 over 12 equals P over 100. The ratio of part to whole describes a proportional relationship. Let's solve for P. 9 over 12 times 100 is equal to P over 100 times 100. Why should we multiply both sides of the equation by 100? Multiplying both sides by 100 isolates the variable P. So, 75 is equal to P. Emily made 75% of her shots. Way to go, Emily!
Understood?
Yes.
That's it for today's class. I will just end the meeting and we'll do tomorrow, inshallah. Okay?
Okay. Bye.